Guys, in this video we're going to be looking at acids and bases, but more specifically um, all the differences and similarities between strong acids, weak acid, strong base, and weak base. So let's get to it. Okay, so first let's look at strong acids and weak acids. So with a strong acid, we have a complete ionization or dissociation in water, which allows for the forming of H plus ions and anions. So as you can see in this picture, this bottom two squares is showing a strong acid. So we have a substance right here, and then when it is dissociating, since it's a strong acid, almost all of it, if not all of it, dissociates completely, which means the H plus ion, which is it's the yellow with the plus, is separate from the anion. And strong acids are also closer to 0 on the pH scale, and they conduct a lot of electricity. And then weak acids, there's a partial dissociation in water. So as we can see in this top picture, once the reaction occurs, only a small portion of the molecules actually donated their protons or their H plus ions, which shows that it's a weak acid as there's only partial dissociation. And these weak acids are usually closer to 7 on the pH scale, and they conduct little electricity. And here on this slide it's kind of a table or chart showing different strong acids and weak acids. And you're going to have to ask your teacher for a test or quiz if you have to know them, like memorize them, like know them by heart, or if you're going to get a sheet with them. But a key thing to notice between strong acids and weak acids is that a strong acid, the reaction's only occurring one way as the arrow is like just going to the right. But weak acids, we have like a two-way arrow, if you will, because the reaction can occur in both directions. So that's a big difference, which you can't forget to write the double arrow on a weak acid. So next, we have a strong base and a weak base. So like a strong acid, there's a complete ionization or dissociation in water, but this time it's forming OH ions and cation, and these are closer to 14 on the pH scale, and like a strong acid, they conduct a lot of electricity. And a weak base, there's a partial dissociation in water, closer to 7 on the pH scale, and conducts little electricity. And once again, here's a table showing different strong bases, weak bases, and notice how the arrows with a strong base the reaction's occurring in one direction, but a weak base, it's occurring in both directions. So with strong acids and strong bases and weak acids and weak bases, there's different acid-base reactions that can occur. For example, if you have a strong acid and a strong base, you're going to produce H2O. But if you have a strong acid and a weak base, you can get a weak acid. And notice the double arrow again. And then if you have a weak acid and a strong base, you're going to get a weak base and water. So those are key reactions that can occur. I hope this video cleared up the differences and similarities between strong acids, weak acids, strong bases, and weak bases.